What is up, my dudes? We've got the Corporate Esports Dota 2 Spring 2019 tournament going on. Today we've got Slark Puckenberg representing Facebook and Amazon DeepDivers representing Amazon. And right off the bat, we see a sniper ban. Sniper, very odd first ban. He's got a lot of counters, Storm Spirit, pretty much anyone with a blink counters Sniper. So normally you want to see him in the last pick position, you know, when you've eliminated the rest of the hero pool. So it's a bit odd that they banned Sniper first off. Kunkka, another kind of odd ban, but Kunkka is a little bit better than Sniper. He actually doesn't have that many matchups that he loses, but he got nerfed a little bit recently. You can't use Tidebringer to deny anymore, so it feels like a lot of the strength of the hero in the early game is gone. But generally, he's still a pretty good hero. Silencer, another sort of odd ban. It's pretty uncommon to see Silencer, but Global Silence is a pretty busted spell, so usually can't go wrong with Sniper. The only Silencer, sorry. The only problem with Silencer is the rest of his kit is pretty terrible. Chaos Knight and Razor, pretty good bans, pretty meta picks. Chaos Knight's fallen off a little bit recently, but Razor is still quite good. A Phoenix ban. Maybe Amazon has done their homework and they know there's a Phoenix player on Facebook Slark Puckenberg. I feel like it should be Slark Puckenberg. But I'm loving the logos here. You know, we got this Zuck with a Slark face, if you can see in the background. Amazon DeepDivers, they've got this scuba helmet. Hopefully they pick Tidehunter and they use the same helmet. Otherwise, you know, they should just DQ. And the first pick from Facebook, taking a long time. If they're the first pick hero, first pick team, you gotta set the pace of the draft. You know, you gotta come in prepared and be like, I want this hero. Unless, somehow, Kunkka, Chaos Knight, or Phoenix were one of the first picks that they wanted. And we see an early Lion pick. He's definitely gotten a lot more interesting since they buffed Finger of Death. Now gives a permanent 50 damage to all future Fingers of Death. Oddly enough, he only got this mechanic when Artifact came out, so maybe OS Frog's been planning for this all along. He has the same mechanic in Artifact. And a Shadow Shaman on the other team. Shadow Shaman a very good support right now. Closes out the game on his own. But so far in this competition, I've only seen position 5 Shadow Shaman. Now, Shadow Shaman and Lion are both pretty similar. They both have hexes, big ultimates. Usually, you want to get a lot of levels on these guys. And you see Lion. Yapsaw plays Lion a lot. He actually just goes for an Ags Rush, which is pretty clowny, but it's pretty good. Juggernaut. An early pick Juggernaut is interesting. He has a lot of ways to get countered, but Shadow Shaman Juggernaut, I like this opening. It's very fast paced, very aggressive. Shows that they want to push early.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry! Radiance ban.
Enigma. Okay. Well, and instantly the Rubik ban. I love this. You know, first pick, when you pick in this position, you get 2 bans to protect it. Rubik is the ultimate counter pick to Enigma. You can't stop him from stealing your black hole. So the instant ban on the Rubik, very smart.
"10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain.
The great part about Enigma is he actually doesn't care that much about Jug. You know, you just get the Eidolons and right click the Jug. Get to deny the range creep all the time. Jug's at a he'll be behind their carry, assuming that the lane is a complete wipe. The Shadow Shaman Jug is a pretty scary lane. You get shackled, you get spun on. It's pretty easy to die there. An anti-mage ban. Probably not the best ban, actually. Anti-Mage doesn't match that well against Juggernaut, at least in a man fight, but he can also just blink out of the Omni Slash, which is pretty good. Avenge ban, they're trying to stop Oh, another very good counter against Enigma. You actually can't counter Venge anymore. Now that she gets 2 swaps, the first swap she can use to break any Lincolns that Enigma might buy, and then she gets a second swap
10 seconds to
that can just go again. So, Venge, another ban to keep the Enigma safe. And it also stops this, like, Amazon DeepDivers might go for a bit of a Death Ball strategy with Healing Ward, Serpent Ward. Venge is really good at that. The Vengeance Aura, Wave of Terror is just a nice steroid for the Jug. It's a pretty good ban. Amazon DeepDivers thinking about this ban a little bit. It's kind of want to just at this point ban what you don't want to go against. Bloodseekers, he's pretty good against Jug. You know, you can rupture him through the split.
Radiant team are now picking.
Earthshaker. Here we go. Big team fight coming out of DeepDivers. It's going to be Earthshaker versus Enigma. Earthshaker from the 4 position, Enigma probably from the 3 position. Let's see what Slark Puckenberg wants to go for. Maybe another support, and they get the Dazzle. Dazzle can also go mid, but it's been nerfed a few times. The cooldown on Poison Touch has gone up. The mana cost has gone up a lot. But I mean, this support duo from Slark Puckenberg doesn't leave me with a whole lot of confidence. The Lion is not that great in lane. Dazzle's okay, but maybe they'll try lane with the Lion Dazzle, and that's pretty decent.
5 seconds.
The Enigma can definitely solo lane. Just keep denying creeps with the Eidolon spam.
Radiant team pick.
Brewmaster. They're really committing to the team fight at this point. Brewmaster, very good. Enigma's not going to be able to do anything until he gets BKB though.
Only 10 seconds.
I think a Jug would be a perfect fit for Slark
5 seconds.
Puckenberg, but obviously he's on the other team, so it's pretty rough. You probably want to pick your carry at this point if you're Slark Puckenberg. You get to use your ban afterwards to protect it. You might see a Troll could be on the table. It's just someone who can deal out a lot of damage. They're very much lacking it right now. Lion is probably like the only damage right now. The other two, they don't really do much.
Dire's ban.
And a Lifestealer, a very popular hero right now. He takes a while to get online, unfortunately, so I guess they want to just play around the Enigma Black Hole, just wait for Enigma to get BKB. Lifestealer should be pretty close to his Radiance by that point, and then maybe group up for a fight. But they're going to stall out the game until then, so they're going to have to go for a mid who can make
10
space.
seconds to pick.
Just a couple of popular
5
heroes right
seconds
now.
remain.
Queen of Pain, Puck, Husker. Husker is great at making space, but it probably wasn't the best for this lineup. They still need more damage on Slark Puckenberg. They need either more burst damage. They have plenty already, but I think they need something mid-game oriented. You know, you just hit level 6 and you can start snowballing.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Amazon DeepDivers, they've got the final pick, so it's gonna be rough. Like, whatever Slark Puckenberg picks, they're gonna get a free counter pick, so they gotta make this ban count.
Radiant team
Viper
are now
ban.
picking. Dire
Viper,
team
very
are now
popular
picking.
here, and into a Shadow Fiend. There's some damage. You know, the Razors, really good mid-game damage, and he scales into the late game as well. I really like the Shadow Fiend pick. Unfortunately, there's they're not the last pick, and Shadow Fiend can really get countered. Drow Ranger.
Choose your
Well,
hero.
it's okay against Shadow Fiend in lane. Drow's base damage is kind of low, but Drow is becoming the flavor of the month. Her agi has increased a lot recently. But I think the main problem is like this team fight from Amazon DeepDivers is pretty overwhelming with the Echo Slam and the split. There's just the Black Hole, Slark Puckenberg, and they're not going to be able to use it until Enigma gets a BKB. It's Drow, another way to cancel the Black Hole pre-BKB. It's really ups to the Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend has to make a lot of space this game. I just think that Amazon DeepDivers draft is a little bit easier to execute. And here we head into the anime screen. Shadow Fiend, spamming that Shadow Fiend, all of the Dota Plus relics. This Drow is also a Drow spammer. She's got most of the relics. None of the high tier ones though, so bit unfortunate there. Alright, let's begin with the Radiant team. Slark Puckenberg. We've got Tex, the Lifestealer, with the taunt right there. It's pretty high tier taunt. Murrier on the Lion. Chillbro Swaggins on the support Dazzle. PhD, Pursue Happiness Directly on the Shadow Fiend. And on the Enigma, if my camera was there, Fruitcakes on the Enigma. Alright, Amazon DeepDivers got Will the Beast 561 on the Shadow Shaman. Star 3D1 on the Brewmaster. Zillidan on the Judge. Lanko on the Earthshaker. We got this mid Drow, Anathorn. Drow, 59 base damage at level 1. It's gone up a lot recently. Oh, actually. No, she has the same damage. She got a lot more attack speed from extra action. She used to have 19 agility at level 1. And now she has 29. Looking to make a move. Team Slark Puckenberg. They've got the Earth Spike. They got the 2-man Earth Spike. But there's not much follow-up after this. The nice Fisher to block out. And Lion and Earth and Lifestealer stacked there. But there'll be 2 for 2 bounty runes. There's not much that Enigma can do by himself. He doesn't have anything skilled up. He'll take the range creep now with the either one. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be... Oh. Dazzle, I don't know where he's going. Definitely don't want to dual lane mid. Those days are over. Tri-lane mid, dual lane mid, that was a sad time in Dota's history. It looks like Chillbro Swaggins is going to walk all the way top instead of TPing. But I don't think they have much of a chance of killing these two. Lifesteal is very good against Stray Curious. His feast, percentage damage. But Lion, he hits like a wet noodle. He doesn't hit very hard. Drunken Baller coming up with a Brewmaster, but only gets 1 crit, doesn't smack the Lifesteal around that much. I don't know what this Dazzle is going to achieve up here. I think he should go bot. Just try and harass the Brewmaster a little bit. He can 1v1 the Earthshaker with Poison Touch. So he's not going to achieve too much up here. He can outrange the Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman going for level 1 Ether Shocks. The kill potential's not there, but they're looking to chip out the Enigma. Drow going behind the tower already. Shadow Fiend with 0 last hits. Taking some tower shots on the Drow. She's level 2, so she can always glyph the creep wave if she wants to get out safely. Wow, this is so frustrating for Enigma. He's going to deny the range creep again, and then keep the wave back. You don't want to deny the range creep when the enemy hero is in range. They still get the experience. A nice Fisher into Thunderclap with the Earth Spirit. Earthshaker and Brewmaster. Yeah, they're probably just not going to get... This is just going to be a trade farm lane. There's not much kill potential unless the Lion really is out of position. Arcane Rune at bot. Shadow Fiend only has 3 last hits against... Well, I guess Drow doesn't have that many either. Drow's attack animation is pretty terrible. Nice interrupting the pull from Team Amazon. And we're probably just gonna see them farm for the first like 5 minutes of the game. I'm not expecting a whole lot. If any kill is gonna happen, it's probably gonna be at top. The shackles on the Shadow Shaman now. If he gets the shackles onto the Enigma, they might have a chance, but it's gonna be pretty rough. He doesn't have any mangoes, so if he uses another Ether Shock, he's out of mana. He's gotta pop his clarity now, and he's gonna remain relevant in this lane. No one going for the Arcane Rune at bot, but doesn't benefit Drow that much. She doesn't need mana. Drow, she's already a quarter of a level ahead of the Shadow Fiend. Feeling bold, needs no points in the silence, just go for the max cold, max precision aura. Alright, bot. The Hex onto the Earthshaker after an Impale. Can they get this? Earthshaker? Yeah, they get it. First blood for the Lion. He can get fast boots out of this. Bit of color. Shadow Fiend. Wow, he's really turned this around. He was behind in last hits and now he's zoning. He's got more. He's got about the same base damage as Drow still, so that better attack animation really helping out. And the razors too. He's out of mana. He's got a bottle now, so he'll buy that. There's no more mana on the Shadow Shaman, but Spin will get the Dazzle kill. No need for shackles. Lion, quick boots, quick windlace. He's gonna be rolling pretty hard this game. Maybe try and get a quick level 6. Dazzle should be the one buying wards this game. Lion, you really want to get fun. Maybe he'll go for the Yapsaw build, where you just go for Ags first. They really need the damage, because Lifestealer is not going to be doing any much until quite later in the game. 14 for 4 on the Shadow Fiend, 9 to 7 on the Drow.
No.
She's still ahead in levels because she's been getting the denies. Nice last hitting out of the tower as well. Gets the full creep wave. Shadow Fiend is going to go for the bounty runes. Try and fill up his bottle. He should go for the top one. Looks like all 4 bounty runes are going to go the way of... Oh, okay, we have a fire alarm going off, so I'm going to pause this game and return in a moment. Well, apologies for that. The fire alarm was an actual fire, but nothing big burned down. Brewmaster with the Drunken Brawler smacking the lifesteal a little bit. It always feels good when you get those crits. 80% crit chance. Malithus coming out on the Shadow Shaman, just harassing him a little bit.
Don't you dare.
Drow, she's almost level 6. I don't see any stacks in the jungle for Drow and the Ancients, but she's close. Maybe we'll see Shake go for it. And we're just farming at this point. Enigma, top of the net worth. Oh, actually, all 3 Radiant Coals at the top of the net worth. Let me explain the 2k gold lead. Rage comes onto the Lifestealer, Earth Spike on the Brew, and a Hex, and we're just gonna leave him alone. Got the mana drain from Lions. You never feel bad using your spells unlike other heroes. Hex onto the Enigma. They don't have much follow-up. Shadow Shaman, he's got no more mana. He should try and go home, get some mana. The Shrine's still up, so maybe they can use it with Drow. Drow's pretty full though, so not much value. She is just gonna hide in the jungle for a while. Get some farm. We'll see how many Wraith Bands she's gonna go for. This thread is coming up. It's pretty variable. She still needs to get stressed. She's not gonna get any items for a while. Maybe go for a Shadow Blade first. It's nice to have an escape route. The Malefice comes out. Enigma, he's got his Soul Ring. He's feeling good. Denies another range creep. Regen on the Brewmaster. Is he gonna run up? Oh, okay. He's trying to get level 6. Bot lane is... They're not doing much together, and Drow's just in the jungle now, so this is pretty good. Just let Brew go into mid. He just has to not die here. Another raise? Oh, Shadow Fiend's out of mana. Earth Spike? Hex? They might get this. No, there's no... Oh, nice. The one last touch from the Shadow Fiend. Gets 10 souls for that. It was probably on full already. Shadow Shaman getting low to the poison touch, he is gonna tick out and die. That's sad. That poison touch lasts forever. 6 seconds. Dazzle almost has arcane boots. He's gonna feel pretty good this game. The healing wheel comes out from Jug. It's really important that you snipe it, and he gets up with the Eidolons. It's 70 gold his way, and Jug, he has to leave. He's on half HP, or 60%, and there's no way he can stay anymore. Lion's here too. If he gets a Hex, a Spike before the Hex him before he spins. Well, he's not going to spin anyway, but looks like Jug doesn't really care. He's just going to walk away. And a Hex onto the Dazzle. Shadow Shaman's got to be careful. There's no Shrine anymore, so Jug is very low. Jug goes down. He just walks into his death. Nice Shallow Grave from Dazzle, gets himself out. No, Brewmaster just like runs up and kills him. He's got the Drunken Brawler. Hex to cancel the TP. A few more crits, but Shadow Shaman, he's out of mana. The Black Hole comes out. Earthshaker, he doesn't have Fisher, but he almost got a 3-man Earth Spike. Fisher comes out, and they're gonna get Enigma. They get Enigma. Lion, he'll just walk out. Skin of his teeth, almost level 10, level 5. You pick up the tome in a minute, get level 6, go for a smoke, get a nice juicy Finger of Death kill. We'll see how he decides to do that. Who's gonna go on? Ideally, they'd want to find the Drow. Stop it from farming. The Drow, she's just sitting in the jungle. She's got treads. She'll probably stop at 3 Wraith Bands. We'll see what she decides to go for next. Brewmaster, also almost level 6. Drow should probably just leave him alone. Let him get his levels. Go back to the jungle, Drow. Another Ether Shock comes out. And we're back to hitting creeps. Skips the Ogre. Oh, there you go. She wants to stack it. Gets the stack on the Centaur. Oh no, the Centaur is slowed down with the level 4 Frost Arrows. He's gonna block the camp. Oh, that's devastating. DD on the Shadow Fiend. Let's see what he tries to do with this. A little bit of a skirmish up top. Spin comes out from the Juggernaut. The Shackles on the Lion should get the kill. Drow goes for the Dazzle. Dazzle gets the Shallow Grave off, but he's dead. Right afterwards. Alright, Enigma going for the Jug. Jug getting really low. The Eidolons, one more hit from the Enigma? No, okay, he's got enough regen. Uses the wand. Drow's back in. He's gonna go for the Enigma. They're gonna get the kill. Jug going for the Omni Slash. A little bit unnecessary, but he really wants the kill. The Eidolons, they're going for Shadow Shaman. Oh, Lion! He gets the finger kill on Jug! He just walks up and fingers him! That's so crazy. Alright. Calm down a little bit. We just have the net worth exchange for the Jug kill. Nice 318 gold on the Lion. Lion, he's halfway to a blink already. He's doing pretty well this game. Dazzle already with arcane boots. Enigma, he's going for a Greaves. He's got the mech already, which is pretty good. He's falling behind the Drow a little bit. Drow, she's going for a Dragon there. She wants to fight. Another Malefice, just to annoy the Jug. Jug's gonna be a little bit careful that he doesn't have Omni Slash anymore, so only one method of invulnerability, the Blade Fury. Shadow Shaman, he's level 6 now, so he probably picked up the tome. Brewmaster's also level 6. They can go for a fight. There's no black hole for another 30 seconds. Jug uses his spin, a hex onto the Dazzle. Ward's dropped. They're gonna shackle the... Oh, but the Malefice cancels the shackle. This is kind of a wasted Serpent Wars, so they're not going to be able to get anything out of this. They don't even get a kill. Dazzle ends up dying anyway. Oh, that's devastating. You don't want that to happen. TP's into the Brewmaster. He doesn't know that. Alright, nice. He just splits out. He's just going to walk out with the Earth Panda. Oh, he's going to go for the tower. Is he going to get any help there? Cyclone on the Shadow Fiend. Earth Spike. They just need to walk the Earth Panda. The Panda always respawns with the Earth Panda, and the Fire Panda, and the Wind Panda, depending on which one are still alive. But the Earth Panda is pretty unkillable, so you usually get out with the Earth Panda. It's got spell immunity. Another spin just to farm. He's got a Ring of Health. He's probably going to go for a Battle Fury. Sure. It's pretty good. He wants to get ahead and farm. He's got to keep up with this Lifestealer. Lifestealer's got a Midas and Phase. He's doing okay. Shadow Blade on the Shadow Fiend. We'll see if he decides to go for a gank now. Maybe get that insta-kill Requiem off. It always feels very good. Lion got Finger of Death again as well. He's looking for another juicy stack of Finger of Death damage. He's got a smoke. He might go with the Shadow Fiend. Looks like they're wrapping around on the Shadow Shaman. They gotta find him. And oh, this is gonna be a nice easy kill for Lion. I wonder if he doesn't have any mana for the Finger of Death. Oh no, that feels terrible. Come on, dude. But Tex on the Lifestealer gets the kill. A little bit more money. A solo kill from the Drow onto the Dazzle. Yeah, definitely feels bad. There's nothing Dazzle can do. He can just grave himself and pray he lives a little bit longer, but he's still gonna die. He might even get silenced first. DD on bot rune, but only the Dire see it. Maybe Brewmaster's gonna go for the DD. Turn this around. Shadow Shaman walks up the hill and just feeds. It's the position 5 life. It happens all the time. He was so close to his... He's still pretty close to his arcade boost. He was probably like 20 gold away and then died. That feels bad. Because now you gotta buy like another round of wards and you're back down to like 300 gold. Ugh. Smoke up from Amazon. Gonna go for the lifesteal. This is a pretty hard kill. He's still got Infest. He walks out to the side, uses his rage, but hasn't TP'd yet, so they can just stun him out of a TP. Echo Slam? Is that gonna come out? Oh, Lifestealer gets out by the skin of his teeth. The Earthshaker didn't believe hard enough in Echo Slam.
Money changes hands.
Getting the push on in mid tier 2. Brewmaster's got split, but they don't have a way to start the fight. Not until Brewmaster gets Blink. Even then, it's pretty risky, right? He's gonna get Malefice, and it's gonna be really hard to get his ulti off. But I think it's short enough. Shadow Fiend sees the Earthshaker. A Silence. They've got a Sentry in mid. They know he's got nice Shackles and Omni Slash onto the Enigma, but it doesn't do that much damage. He's got too much armor. He's got 13 armor. Cyclone onto the Shadow Fiend. They can get another Silence, and Shadow Fiend is dead. She still has the Silence. Silence misses the Enigma, but Enigma got caught out. Shackled again. Dunk on the back lines. Shaker causing so much chaos. He's got another Fisher. Nice Silence onto the Dazzle, but the Fisher blocks. It doesn't matter. Drow gets the kill anyway. And they're gonna go for the mid tier 2. They've got the Creep Wave, they've got the Drow Aura. This is they use the Drow active, but they still have the Drow Aura. A nice Drow with that Dragon Lance, being able to like stay further in the back line and still dish out damage.
Take heed.
Brewmaster went for a Vlad. It's a pretty good item pickup. Lets the team fight a bit faster. They want to play really fast paced with the Drow. Group up, take towers, and then go back to farming while the split's on cooldown. He's going to go for a blink so he can start the fights a bit better next time. Last time he just like walked up with the Drunken Brawler and tried to smack the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's a bit fast. Doesn't have the move speed talent yet, but he gets quite fast later on. He's going for a Yasha, maybe looking to go for a Manta style to dispel the silence. But he really needs a BKB. Like, they have so much disabled. They've got the Rasta, they've got Earthshaker, Brew can just Cyclone him. He's got to go for the BKB now. He's not going to be able to do anything in the fight. Last fight he just got lifted, and then he got picked off by himself because everyone had to leave. Lifestealer, not using his Midas. Oh, there you go. He's pretty close to a relic, maybe 2 or 3 minutes away. It's a little bit slow, but he hasn't been contested that much either. But he's pretty high up on the net worth. Drow's a little bit higher, but you know, Drow does Drow things. Farms very fast, gonna take more ancient in. Oh, she blocked the camp. How embarrassing. Oh no, never mind. Radiant have this Dire Ward is blocking. Oh no, that's okay, that's Radiant. I got confused for a while. That's a pretty cheeky ward placement. You wouldn't think to look there. It's nice high ground ward spotting Radiant as they come in to Facebook. Earthshaker, he's almost got his Blink Dagger, 500 gold away. This is gonna feel pretty nice. Another way they can start the fight, they don't have to use the Brewmaster Blink. But they should. I think the Echo Slam is a bit better as like a counter initiation or like something to just like close out the fight. You shouldn't start with the Echo Slam if you other team fight. But if you're the only AoE initiator, then like yeah, you have to. But in this case, Brewmaster can just start the fight. He can blink in, clap, split. Cause a lot of chaos. Drow going for a Butterfly Rush right after the Hurricane Pike. I mean, other than the Shadow Fiend and the Lion still do a lot of magic damage. 2 stacks on the Lion right now. They are gonna get. Enigma's gonna get caught out. Can they turn this around? There's no Black Hole. Oh, they do have Black Hole. Omni Slash comes out. Is he got a Black Hole? Nice. Black Hole. 3 men. 4 men including the Panda. Can they get the Shadow Shaman? The Finger of Death comes out onto the Drow, but Drow doesn't die. Lifestealer's on her. Drow, she's just man fighting. She doesn't care. She's got a Hurricane Pike. She's gonna jump out, infest into the Dazzle. The Dazzle isn't gonna live that long. And Lifesteal has to come out. Echo Slam comes out, but not in range of the Aftershock. So, won't get the stun there. Jug, just running at the Dazzle. Gets rid of the Shadow Poison with the Blade Fury, and Dazzle is a sad death. And they're gonna get the tier 2 with this. Or not, they're leaving, apparently. This is... they're going for the bounty runes. It would be 2 for 2 though. Shackles onto the Lifestealer. He's getting pretty low, but there's no Omni Slash to follow up. Lifestealer just using his 1, up to 700 life already. He's healing pretty fast. Greaves comes out. Drow from the high ground just pummeling away. Back-to-back marksmanship shots. The third one. Ah, dude, this Enigma is almost dead. And from like 7 hits. There's probably a lot more than that, but... Anyway, Drow, DC, this is probably why she didn't go for the kill. Alright, just blame the lag. She got stunned by the Lion, but I think at that moment I'd be like freaking out a little bit. It's like, crap, I'm DC! Alright, well, we're looking at a 1k gold advantage, so it's still a pretty close game. The XP is very much in favor of Amazon, though. The Dota plus win rate, it's pretty even, 55%. even though there's this Greaves on the Enigma, it feels it's okay, but he really needs a BKB. The last time he got a 4-man Black Hole, and that was pretty good, but I don't expect that to happen again for a while. He is going for a Blink, should be able to position himself a bit better, but I don't think Amazon's going to make that mistake again. It's too risky. You get bit by it once and it feels terrible. Lifestealer almost got a Radiance. Might be helpful against these Blink daggers that are coming out. The Blink on the Brewmaster already complete. He's going for a Radiance. Just wants to be annoying. Lion already has his Blink as well. Didn't get a Finger of Death kill in that last fight. He went for the Drow. Drow was on full HP, so I guess he kind of panicked a little bit. And just like wanted to scare the Drow off by taking away half the HP early on in the fight. But she stood her ground and just kept pummeling away, and just she did so much damage. She doesn't even feel that like squishy, right? She took the +5 stats. She got this Dragon Lance. It's a pretty decent amount of strength. Interestingly, took the agility instead of the knockback distance. I think the knockback distance is it's a bit hit or miss. Sometimes you like knock them too far away and now you can't kill them anymore. But I think there's pretty good utility in it. You kind of want to think about like the 10 agility is like 1,000 net worth. And if you're able to make plays with the Gust throughout the game and manage to score yourself an extra K because the Gust contributed, then it's already worth it. But you can use Gust for the whole game, get value out of it for the whole game. 10 agility is like a static 1K. Shaker. Mana Talent, you don't really have a choice with this one. Yeah, Jug, you can't go wrong. They're both pretty good. Alright, looks like we're back in. Sorry, thanks for waiting. There's Blink on the Earthshaker already. Showed it off in that last fight. There's a lot of farm in this game, except for Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman's in the dumpster, but everyone else is pretty farmed. He supports on the side of Facebook. He's already got the Staff of Wizardry, halfway to a 4-staff. Oh, the pause continues. Switching power treads to agility while healing allows your health to restore slightly faster. Alright. This is only true for static healing amounts. The fountain gives percentage regeneration, so switching to agility doesn't make a difference, but it matters for salves and clarities. Clarities, it's 4.5 mana regen per second, but you have less mana to regen. And when you switch attributes, you'll keep the same percentage of mana in that new mana pool. So this tip is a bit misleading. Oh yeah, everyone does this. Oh, Drow Ranger reconnects finally. Does she have an Eagle Horn already? No, okay, what? Oh, okay, never mind. She's got the Quarterstaff and queued up the Eagle Horn. Eagle Song. Wow. Blizzard's gonna sue me for that one. Shieldbro Swaggins. I wonder if we'll see the 75 damage come out of Dazzle. Why not? The 200 health is... it's okay. It's like you get to tank maybe 1.5 Omni-Slash hits. Or 2 right now. Jug doesn't do that much damage yet. He is going for a Battle Fury. It's really late. 21 minutes, he still doesn't have it. He's a couple hundred gold away. But this Drow, she's gonna really carry the team hard. We'll probably see maybe a BKB afterwards. Like, what are they gonna do? Lifestealer, he doesn't want to go for an MKB yet. He wants to go for a Manta style so he can dispel the silence and always get his rage off. So he's pretty far away from an MKB. This Drow is going to be pretty hard to take down. Especially if she goes for a BKB next. Amazon getting the top tower. Opens up the jungle a bit. Nice deep ward, but it's a pretty common spot. It's going to get dewarded straight away. He always feels bad when that happens. Nice Fisher to block in case they were chasing, but looks like they're not that interested. Lion, he's got a blink. Brewmaster manages to blink out first. I think that was a little bit too fast for reactions, unless he's hacking. He probably had the blink planned already. Infest into the Lion. They've revealed the blink though, so a little bit less shock factor. He's also not using his smoke, which is a little bit questionable. Lifestealer, oh, he wants to get the Radiance first. Alright, well, Lifestealer, he's got the Radiance on, so it's very clear that Lion has the Lifestealer in him. He's going for it. They really should have smoked. Like, they have the smoke on Lion. But we'll see. Now, alright, he's just dropping the ward, but it still should have been good to smoke. Nice Blink, Hex onto the Shadow Shaman. Earth Spike, Rage, kills the Shadow Shaman instantly, but Brew's gonna get his split off. What's he gonna do? He's just gonna run. There's already too many here. The Earth Panda? He's just gotta run the Earth Panda. Keep the other two there. Alright, and a good disengage. Good Panda. Blew a lot onto the Shadow Shaman. The Drow, she's just been farming the whole time. And Jug too. Jug finally has his Battle Fury. He walks over to the secret shop. But they're grouping up for top. At least they're gonna get an objective out of this kill, which is pretty good. Shadow Shaman starts TPing in and then like immediately regrets it. Has to buy another TP. He's that much further away from his arcane boots. Jug with his newly acquired Battle Fury. He's gonna go farm for the next 5 minutes. Get the Obs Ward that Lion just put down. Halberd coming out on the Lion, or queued up for the Lion, is going to be quite a while away off. It's not going to get his gold talent for a while. He's still up on 9. Black Hole onto the Jug. Can't TP away. And he's dead. That was a very worthwhile Black Hole. 75 gold as well for the healing ward. And that's a Blink reveal from the Enigma. That was his first kill with the Blink. Very nice way to use it. Drow, she has her Evil Song already. She's got a full Butterfly. And it's only 24 minutes in. She's gonna hit hard. Always feels bad when you get the marksmanship proc on the last hit. They dropped the wards for this tower, which I don't think is that necessary. Drow takes it very fast. Look at her attack speed. They should have saved the wards for going to a Roche after. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of split. Another match on the other side. Brain fight there a little bit. They haven't gotten the bounty runes at bot, but they should be able to secure them with ease. A TP into the shrine. Enigma greets the Brew straight away. Malefice forces the split early. Alright, stun onto the Enigma. The Enigma doesn't have Black Hole. You should just ignore him altogether. He's got the Greaves as well. It's going to be really hard to kill him. Cyclone onto the Vigor. Dunk onto two. The Silence. Drow kills both of them. Hex onto the Enigma. Drow, she does so much damage. Jesus Christ. Oh, this Echo Slam did 2,000 damage with just the Echo Slam. And maybe the Fisher. Drow also dishing out a ton of damage. Lifestealer farming away. He can't really fight until he gets Manta. If he gets Silence, he's just dead. They do so much damage. This Drow hitting for 260. That's 159 per hit.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Radiant's bottom
Let's
tower
take the bot tower. There's one more target. They can go for the mid tower and then go for Roche after. It's a pretty safe way to play. The lane in mid is pretty far back. Drow's going to TP back and they're going to shove it out. Oh, marksmanship proc on the siege creep. First hit feels pretty good. Insta kills it. Jug almost got a Yasha. Yeah, and they go for Roche. They don't have any wards left though. Shadow Shaman doesn't have any wards left. This is pretty scary. They're feeling pretty confident, I guess. They've won the last few fights back to back pretty convincingly. Ever since that black hole at bot, they've won everyone. Jug's gonna take the Aegis. Interesting. I feel like Drow would have been a better pick. Drow's going full glass cannon. Well, I mean, Butterfly is somewhat defensive, but she's going for the max deeps build. A Daedalus, she's gonna hit like a truck. I'm not sure if marksmanship can crit, but alright. Lion walks into 3 heroes. He's gonna meet his demise. Use both of his skills. Oh, the Greaves saves the Lion. That's pretty nice. Boy, he's pretty tanky. He's got a belt of strength. A bit of beef. He's going for a halberd. Pretty good against the Drow, but he's got to get in range. Drow, she's gonna sit pretty far back in the fight. Another took the 25% evasion talent, but evasion stacks multiplicatively, so it's diminishing returns. This Butterfly gives 35%, and the 20 you get another 25% of that 30. Oh, that's 65%. So that's why she has 51% evasion. Alright. Jug just pushing with his Aegis. They're trying to sneak around the back, but Enigma's having none of that. He's just midnight pulses the trees away. Can't hide anymore. I don't think they should try and defend this tower. It's kind of a lost cause at this point. Drow, she can just take it out from pretty far away. It looks like they're going to play it safe. Jug's just going to walk up with the Aegis. They take the tower. It's not really worth defending. Earthshaker, he comes in. There was a pretty long delay, but Lifesteal didn't get the range of Omni Slash onto the Enigma. Enigma gets the black hole onto 3. The silence doesn't cancel the Enigma's black hole, but Enigma's dead anyway, so that's pretty much cancelled. Life's mana drain onto the Drow, but there's not much damage left. There's no Requiem anymore. And this Shadow Fiend, he doesn't hit hard enough to pierce. Like, this Jug has 15 armor, Drow has 25 armor, which is ridiculous. Who says this hero is squishy? There's no more Finger of Death either. He used it when it was a level 1 Finger of Death as well, so it's a long cooldown. Spin TP. They still have the Aegis. They can go again to another lane. They're gonna regroup, pick up the bounty runes, and regroup. I want to see someone TP to the top shrine, take the top bounty runes. Otherwise, Lion's gonna get 2 of them. He should not get this.
Money changes.
They don't deserve this gold. Like, what a... This is so one criticism I can make of Amazon Prime... DeepDivers. Sorry, Amazon Prime Courier is the other team. Drought, she's shipping a Daedalus her way. And, my god, she's gonna hit so hard. I hope she goes for an Ags next and just gets that Splinter Shot. Alright, Spin comes onto the Enigma. Enigma doesn't have Black Hole. This is going to be pretty useless this fight. He's just a Greaves machine, but he's already used his Greaves. Lifestealer, fighting the Jug, kills the Jug. Wow, I'm really surprised by that. BKB comes out from the Shadow Fiend. Earthshaker goes down. Jug goes for the Spin. Split does end up killing the Enigma, but it's an Enigma without a Black Hole, so no big loss. And Lifestealer gets the Brewmaster. But Drought, she has been pushing. She took the tier 3. Blink onto the Blink stun onto the Lion. Lion gets silenced before he puts his Hex on him. And Drought, she's just man fighting. She's taking on both of them. Okay, the insta kill from the Requiem finally kills the Drought. Maybe she'll consider getting a BKB. The Lifestealer from the Lifestealer, like the open wounds, kept Lifestealer alive. So if she had BKB, he would be dead. But I guess if she had BKB, she wouldn't have a Daedalus. So could consider going for something defensive now. Alright, let's see what she got. MKB queued up. She's going full glass cannon. Where's the Ags at? Earthshaker with the Yules. It's a little bit odd, but I guess they want another way to cancel the black hole. Ever since TI, Jerax just made, and FY, they both made the Ags after Blink on Earthshaker so popular, and it's so fun to watch. Very fun to play. Shadow Fiend just taking the tier 2 tower. It hits like a truck. Didn't take press. He did take presence effects building. We've been seeing this a lot from like Gambit, who play really aggressively. Move speed is pretty nice, but I think just being able to push faster. Lifesteal doesn't hit towers very hard until quite late in the game. Shadowblade stalking the Jug. The Shadowblade's gonna run. He's gonna get the 150 bonus damage, I believe. 175 bonus damage on that hit. Dazzle just goes down. Black Hole onto 2, but the Enigma, he doesn't have a BKB. He's just gonna get Hex. Omni Slash onto everyone. There's a Requiem of Souls straight onto the Drought. The Drought instantly dies. Alright, this became a disaster. They have no detection to kill the Wind Panda though. Wind Panda cyclones the Lifestealer just to be annoying. 5 seconds in the air. And then Lifestealer is just going to farm the rest of these wards. It was a pretty good start. Enigma got most of his Black Hole off onto the Drought and the Jug. And then he got Hex and Omni Slash killed pretty much right after. But then the Shadow Fiend walked on top of the Drought. They had no detection on the side of Amazon. And he just Requiemed on top of her. She instantly died. And then Lifestealer, with that MKB, he skipped the Manta to go for MKB. It's an interesting decision. It's been working out so far, so I can't criticize it too much. Jug, he's still feeling pretty poor. He's like a full item behind everyone else. Shadow Fiend, what's he going for next? He's got 6k gold. Hasn't decided what he wants to spend it on yet. He's going to go for an AC. The bonus armor is pretty nice. Then there's a little bit more extra minus armor on the Drow.
Killing spree.
Oh, kill on the Brewmaster. It looks like they kind of just walked up and killed him. The Infest isn't even on cooldown. They have Blink Malefist, and they just killed him. Like, they don't need anything. Brewmaster can't really get away. Went for a Radiance, which only helps if you run in first against Blinks. If you get blinked on, it doesn't matter. 3 bounty runes going the way. Oh, yep, 3 bounty runes. If Earthshaker goes for it. Alright, we're just gonna leave this here. This is a bit sad. Wait, zoom in. Oh well. I wanted to zoom in for a dramatic effect, but I don't know what the hotkeys are. Alright, smoke onto from the Slark Puckenberg team, and don't really achieve much with it. Enigma finally going for the BKB. He's still the recipe away. He probably wants to save for buyback. There's no Black Hole for 20 seconds, so he's got to get out of here. Echo Slam, a dunk onto the Enigma, and Chilbro Dragons on the Dazzle dies as well. Easy double kill for this Drow Ranger who's so far ahead. mean, Lifestealer and Shadow Fiend, they're not that far behind. Shadow Fiend, he had 6k gold for a really long time. Like, your net worth doesn't do anything if it's just in gold, so really gotta think about when you want to buy your items. It's interesting that he held it on for so long. Maybe he hadn't decided what he wanted to go for. But he's got his AC complete now. 23 armor, 33 armor. Ryu in the line. He's gonna look for a blink. Maybe Hex on the Brewmaster. Should really be draining his mana, trying to force the split out. Enigma cuts down all of Lion's trees. Lion can't hide anymore. I think if Lion went for the drain, but he's only got level 3 drain. Interesting that he maxed Hex before mana drain. I normally only see 1 point on Hex until the others are maxed out. On Lion, it's not like Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shamans, the duration starts out pretty low, 1.25 seconds, against Lion's 2.5 seconds. So, but Shackles is the bullshit one on Shadow Shaman. He's got the cast range talent with an Aether Lens. He's feeling it. You know, look at this cast range for Shackles. Look at this cast range for Hex. It's crazy. Got some messages to play, but anyway, onto the Roche fight. Looks like they just walked into Roche. Right, Amazon have some idea that this is happening, but they're gonna scout. There's a Fisher coming out. The Haste Rune gets picked up by the Shadow Fiend. A black hole, but Drow manages to force stuff her way out of the black hole, but she's dead anyway. She gets finger killed instantly. The Jug goes down as well. Brewmaster goes down. There's a full team wipe, and only one person goes down from Team Facebook. What are they gonna do with this? They can go for the Roche. They can try and force some buybacks. I think Roche is the safe bet. If you want to force buybacks, it's a bit risky, but it's one of those like high risk, high reward moves. They're gonna go for the Roche. They're still gonna have time. Oh, but there's no creep wave. The creep wave is all the way at the tower.
Teach one another about life, death, love.
Well, it looks like we've got to go back to farming.
Come back immediately after you're murdered.
Enigma, still working towards his BKB. He had a buyback there, so it was pretty painful. The Drow, she force-staffed herself out of range of the black hole, and then killed the Enigma with like 3 hits. Alright, Drow, she's changed. She's got the Monkey King bar now. It's time to build something defensive. BKB, but to be honest, if she's getting a BKB this late, this is pretty good. BKB gets worse every time you use it, so you want to buy it when you want to win. Like, this is the window. Like, this is when you pick up your BKB. It's the strongest you'll be in the entire game.
Money changes hands.
If you peek too early, you're gonna just fall off. It's kind of what's happening to the Shadow Fiend, right? His BKB is getting pretty low. He's still dishing out the hurt, man. These Requiems have been pretty huge. There's 2 bounty runes at bot. No one's taking an Arcane rune as well. Would be pretty good on Enigma, though he has to already have it on cooldown. Finishes the BKB, so there's nothing to cancel the black hole anymore till Jug gets an Abyssal Blade. But then you kind of have to like hit the Enigma in melee range for the Abyssal Blade, and you're probably going to be in the black hole. So pretty heavy days. It's going to be hard from now on. I'm actually quite surprised. Lion. He discovers that all the bounty runes are still there. That's like a nice payday for him. He's going for an Axe X. He's got his Heaven's Halberd already, but I haven't really seen him use it. He's been getting blown up a lot in these fights. But 5 Finger of Death Kills, this is hitting pretty hard now. 600, 850 plus 250. 1100. A lot of burst damage. You saw the Drow get killed from like half health last fight. This Drought Aura pushing the wave in. This is a huge wave at top. It's going to threaten the T3. They have to go back and someone has to go back and defend it. And no one on the side of Facebook has BTs yet. So this is going to be pretty rough. There's double siege creep. Look at all these range creeps. They're going to instantly annihilate the next wave.
Invisibility.
Okay, maybe not instantly, but this is pretty fast. Yeah, they're going back to defend it, but the Drought Aura. Okay, this is when you instantly annihilate the wave. But Lifestealer catches the catapults before they go to the high ground, so that's pretty opportune. Basher on the Lifestealer. He's looking to get a bit more lockdown for his team. Right now it's like mostly on the Lion and the Black Hole, so... But they've been doing a pretty good job. Like, Shadow Shaman's not very good at running away. I'm surprised they're actually killing the Jug a lot. Like, they're getting him in the Black Hole and just killing him. He hasn't done much in the last few fights. He's got an MKB now. These Omni Slashes are gonna hurt. Brew, Blink, Split, and the Lifestealer is already dead. Dude, Drought did so much damage, he's instantly annihilated. Shadow Fiend goes down too, but BKB ran out and he just like died. Nice Echo Slam, but the Lifestealer's enraged. The Marksmanship almost kills the Lifestealer, but the Infest comes out onto the Enigma. Enigma BKBs and just runs home. He's got to make it out for his Lifestealer. Fight back on the Lion, and Dazzle will go down to the Jug. Oh, it goes down to Drow. Another buyback from the Dazzle. This is probably their last stand at this point, but they still have Black Hole, so anything's possible. But this Drow Ranger, she can just stand really far back and then pummel into the Enigma. Alright. This is it. Facebook has to make something happen here. Oh, no, they're just gonna back off apparently. Waiting for the next creep wave maybe. Roche is pretty far away. It looks like they're just gonna back off and play it safe. Oh, they go for a fake back. This is the next level plays. Brewmaster walking uphill. There's no one's at home because his smoke didn't break. Shadow Shaman doesn't have wards for 45 seconds. This is another thing they have to deal with. A nice Hex onto the Enigma. They're gonna kill the Enigma before he can Black Hole. He doesn't have buyback. This is looking pretty over. There's no more Black Hole for the rest of this game. This game is definitely going to end in the next 90 seconds. Shadow Fiend is coming back. They're going to wait for Shadow Fiend to come back and try and fight 4v5. Infest into the Lion. What can this Lion do? Earthshaker fishes them out of the base. They've got to walk around the long way. They're still taking the base. Lion with the glimmer, sneaky Glimmer Cape. Blink onto the Drow. Lifestealer comes out. Drow dies. Finger onto the Earthshaker, but Earthshaker, he's pretty tanky. There's a nice grave onto the Lion, but I mean, Lion's not going to die anyway. Earthshaker goes down. Jug goes down in the back to the Lifestealer. Oh, Lion gets killed by the Brew Split, the Panda Illusions. The Panda. Brew Pandas? Oh, wow. Shadow Shaman just dies in middle. How did he die there? They don't have any catch. I guess Shadow Shaman is a pretty slow hero, 234 move speed. But he's level 20, and the next Roche has the Refresher, I believe. I think I saw someone with cheese earlier. So the next one, I think, is the Refresher one. And Shadow Shaman, drop the double Serpent wards, insta-kill the Throne. There's not much you can do about it. Like, this game is pretty in the bag for Amazon, as long as they don't mess up here. If they mess up here, this is going to be, they can win the game. 3 buybacks come out. And Facebook, they have to back out. They don't have much lockdown now that Lion's dead. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to find kills. It's Earthshaker. He's doing a lot of work this game. He's got nice echo slams all around. His fishes to just block people and be annoying. And the awful bounty runes go the way of Team Amazon because there's mega creeps pushing in. It's really hard to leave your base. So it's non-zero at least. I've seen worse win rates for Dota Plus. Drow, she bought back, so she might as well buy out the BKB. Try and be as strong as she can in the next fight. They're gonna wait for the Aegis and then put the Aegis on Drow, because then she doesn't have to worry about dying. Apologies. Regen rune out in front of Roche. Not the Dream, but the Dream is the DD rune. These runes are still here in top lane. No one's brave enough to go there. It's a pretty dark part of the map. Ags on Earthshaker. This is it. Let's see the ducks. Come on, dude. You gotta use it to, like, walk around. Hey, there you go. You don't need legs on Earthshaker anymore. Just buy a Blink Dagger and Ags. Jump everywhere you go. Ooh. Plus 548 damage from the Enchant Totem. Takes the Fisher range talent. Probably doesn't feel like he needs the echo damage. At this point, they're just gonna go for the Roche. Brewmaster's just sitting in there. He's like gonna get an abandon for not getting enough experience in the last 5 minutes. There's Drought. She's got a BKB. Hopefully won't die to the Requiem or the Finger of Death anymore. And this is a 10-second BKB. She's gonna be invincible for a long time. Lifestealer doesn't do enough damage to shred through her 50 billion armor, 25 armor from this hero. Shadow Fiend went for a Blink and a Satanic. Wait, did he have the Blink earlier? He had a Shadow Blade, right? And then he switched it out for a Blink. And bought a Satanic. How much money did he get recently? Alright, Roche gets taken down. Drow Ranger should pick up the Aegis. Shadow Shaman should pick up the Refresher Shard. Here we go. And this is gonna be pretty hard to hold. I'm not really seeing too many realities where Facebook can hold this. Ghost Scepter on the Lions and doesn't want to get 3-shot by the Drow anymore. Vlad's coming out on the Enigma, some late game Vlads. It's pretty value in late game. It's percentage damage bonus. Infest into the Lion. Alright. But the Drow, she has Aegis. Even if they kill her, they have to kill her again. Alright, that's an easy first life. Shadow Fiend gets Omni Slashed for the most part. Bruce Split comes out and he's just trapped. He doesn't have buyback. And nice double wards come down onto the throne and they're going to take the game. Facebook will try and do what they can, but these wards, the glyph comes out, BKB on the Enigma, and there's a black hole, but the throne is dead, so GG. It's a good showing overall. I think both teams played pretty well. Drow, she got off to a really good start, and it's kind of hard to stop her. They didn't have anything to catch her. They had to wait for Lion to get a blink before they could jump the Drow in the back line. and you gotta stop it early. Yeah, this is a really good game. Drow 36,000 damage. Lifesteal did 35,000 damage. You know, just existing with a Radiance does damage, so it's pretty easy. The net worth. This was a pretty topsy-turvy game. I honestly thought this would be a little bit more one-sided. Enigma somehow managed to get pretty good black holes off without a BKB, which is pretty impressive. You guys BKB 40 minutes into the game, and I think I remember like probably three black holes without it. And he got some pretty good black holes afterwards as well. Like, once he got it, like that Roche fight, where Drow and the Jug just got instantly melted and they took the team fight, and they wiped the team completely. It was a pretty good black hole. It's hard to say who the MVP of this game is. Brew caused so much chaos. He got the ball rolling pretty early, but this Drow, she just farmed out of her mind. 631 GPM, 18 kills, and the highest damage in the game. 391 last hits. Oh, I guess Lifestealer got more.